Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Delle. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. We're going to get into some channel messages as well as pull a couple of tarot cards with Tarot of the Divine. So if that sounds good to you, please do stick around. Thank you so much for those of you who like the videos, who comment, who subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Your support is so wonderful, and I'm just very thankful to be able to have the space to share with you guys and to create videos like this and put these channel messages out there for those who need them, and for those who they are meant to find to support you on your way. I feel like this has really grown into a collective of way showers, and I'm just feeling really wonderful and blessed and happy to be here with you guys. So for those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel yet and are considering do so, please consider doing so because it's just wonderful to have you be a part of the community, especially if you feel like this resonates for you and you want to join in on the community. It's here for you as a resource. So thank you so much. All information about me can be found in the description box. How to book a personal reading. It can only be done through my website, delgoddessintuitive.com, as well as any resources or things like that also go in the description box. Songs that come through, the messages from Spirit, add to our Spotify playlist. So that's there if you're a music lover. Tons of music, really good music on there. So do check it out if you're looking for a playlist. If you have a very long road trip coming up, that will get you covered. There's plenty of material on there. So yeah, let's get into the channel messages. I'm hearing lime green, so something about lime green. A bathing suit is actually what I'm seeing. So maybe it could be that you are buying a lime green bathing suit. It could be lime green. Did I say green? I'm also seeing too, it's like someone who's really, really tan. So maybe they go to the beach a lot, or like a darker complexion. But I'm getting like Miami, Florida kind of vibes with the Miami green. Why do I keep saying Miami green? Did I say that? Lime green? Maybe I said Miami before, I'm not sure. Something about Miami, lime, and green, and a bathing suit is coming through. So maybe you're thinking about going there, maybe you're thinking about traveling there, maybe this is you. I have no idea, but that's how it's coming in. And behind that, like on the beach, I'm seeing these, what are they called? Sky rises? I'm not sure what that is, like condominiums, but I'm hearing skyrise. So it could be, again, you're on vacation. It could be a spring break. I have no idea, but that's what's coming in. I'm hearing it's important to allow yourself to nourish your body, to rest, especially if you're coming out of like an ascension period. So meaning you might have had a dark night of the soul recently, or you might have had just some kind of like stirring up of something, or shaking up. It's coming through as shaking up, where it could have been an event that happened that shook up some old unresolved things that have come to the surface to be cleared, or to be healed, or to be removed, or to be allowed to pass through so they can leave. They're not warranted or necessary anymore for you, or they're not conducive to your path or your well-being anymore, to hold on to those things. And the way it's coming through is just this, like, I have such a gentle clearing with that, just delivering that message, especially with how you were able to receive, because it's coming through on the left side of the body. And what I'm getting at, it's like after you kind of go through that, so maybe it's a mini dark night of the soul or a dark night of the soul. But what ends up happening is it's so tumultuous sometimes that you're in your physical vessel too. So your body needs to recover from that as well. It's not just neurological, but it's actually physical too, because a lot of the times when you're going through that, if you can relate, it's like all of your muscles will hold on to tension and things like that, and then you have the final like surrendering where you can just release it and let it go. And that's usually what happens, why the void state follows after a dark night of the soul, is because you've had this like tensing, like shaking up of this energy or whatever. It comes up, it's tumultuous. There's a lot of crying, or usually, or even just like a lot of emotional release. and then you don't realize or recognize in the time, because the emotions are stealing the show. The emotions are center stage in this. It's like you don't recognize or realize how taxing or tolling it is for the body to have to go through that, to alchemize that. So what I'm seeing is it's like someone has decided to book or take a weekend away or a week vacation or something like that, if they're able to, or if you're able to, and just like check out at a beach and just lay in the sun, just relax, be by the ocean. And I feel like a lot of people choose to go to the ocean for a vacation for a very specific reason, but it's not the one that you think. Yes, it's really relaxing and nourishing to be by the ocean, to be by the water, but why? I feel like it's because we see ourselves in our purest form emulated back to us. And I talk about the ocean a lot. I love the ocean. I live very close to the ocean. I'm very fortunate and lucky, and it's not something I take for granted. It's just so beautiful to me. But just this ever evolving, ever flowing, lapping in, going back out, the waves just cycling over themselves. It's literally, the wave is there, then it's gone, it never comes back. A different wave comes, it's gone, it never comes back. And I really feel like who we are as infinite creative beings. We're constantly doing this in life. So I actually feel like being out in nature, we get to see this and observe it, but I don't think we're always so aware to what's going on. I think our soul is. I think that's why we find such reprieve and respite in being in places like this and outdoors, and that's why it's so nourishing and relaxing to connect back to spaces in nature and with Mother Earth, because we get to witness ourselves. We get to witness the universe be expressed through something else, and we can relate to it. So that's how it's coming through. And that's also my take on it, my personal take. I feel like that's the case. So you may agree or not agree, but I'm seeing it come through as channeled, and I'm also seeing it too from my own perspective. So anytime my own perspective comes through, I always disclose that, because I'm a human being too. I'm here too, and I'm also learning and ever evolving, ever growing, just like we all are. So I like to just disclose that. So as someone who's doing the channeling and being neutral, I hold a very high regard and integrity for that in my work. Yeah. So and that's all for the channel messages. So let's get into a couple of tarot cards. I just feel a lot of peace coming in through that. I'm seeing a flamingo. I don't know if it's because I wore this color today or if it's just like coming back into balance with yourself is the energy. Here's a couple more. All right, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Coins. I just felt guided to quickly mention that. I'm getting like working towards something, working on something, but it's not the main focus, so they're having me just put it down. It's just worth a mention, that's all. So we're going to work from the outside in, because I can see the two on the outside, the two in the middle. There's 4 total. The 2 in the middle are still face down, so I can't see what they are. So, and I'm being just guided to go like that. So it could just be that you're working your way back to you. That's a Frankie Valli song. Excuse me, some clearing with that. It goes, I'm here not to sing it, so it's working your way back to you. And if you want to check out that song, it's coming through. So on either end we have the Six of Wands and the Hangman. I have a ton of clearing coming through with that message, excuse me. If you don't know me, or it comes up like a belch, but it's just like an energetic belch, so I try not to make a noise with it, but that's how it's coming through. Six of Wands is about triumph, I'm hearing, about success, virility, is that a word? Having the stamina to move forward to victory is how it's coming through as the energy. So, but there's certainty with it, and I get that with the Hangman on the end. It's because there's been an opportunity that's taken to really center yourself, understand how you feel about something, the way that you want to show up in something, and then allowing yourself to set forward, or it could even be that you're working on both of these things simultaneously, where you're wondering, or you're at a pause with, okay, how do I want to move forward in something? How do I want to gain something? And then coming back into stillness. So they're showing me like, and as we go into the other layer, we're going to see how you do that. I feel like there's a, not a catch, but like as soon as I said gain, it was like a little alarm went off over here. And I feel like it's with going in like this, it's getting to your soul. It's getting to the soul, and the ego is like the external gunk around you. Not to be rude to the ego, but it's like this external gunk around you that we really want to get to the heart of the matter. They're showing me a cacao pod where and a fruit that I don't know the name of, but it's spiky, and when you crack it open, it has the it has almost like a pale yellow custard color, and I think like a passion fruit custard kind of a taste to it. I don't know if this is the stinky fruit that it supposedly smells. I've never had one, but they're just showing it to me, where it's like this very tough exterior exoskeleton around it, and then when it gets cracked open, it's like, ooh, the chocolate's in the middle. So I'm seeing like the chocolate is like, it's like if the pod is this big, if you haven't ever Googled where chocolate comes from, look it up. It's very interesting, or I think it is at least. And also, fun fact, this is me interjecting myself into the video. Fun fact, chocolate is related to gardenias and also to coffee. So they're all in the same family of plants. But anyway, in the coffee, also there's like the little seed in the middle, but they're just showing me and having me focus on chocolate. It's like this pod that's this big, and then the chocolate, the cacao, is actually like this big in the middle. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like the ego and all this stuff, your external environments and things. It's like that hard exterior shell, and then the pure, wonderful stuff that is the sustenance is the cacao in the middle. So, which is your soul in this analogy. So, or if you can relate to that fruit, if you know the name of it or what I'm talking about, please leave a comment and let me know. But it's like this beautiful fruit. That's the part everyone wants, is that delicious custard taste something that's in the middle. So anyway, that's how I feel like the reading is also showing or emulating, is getting into the middle of sustenance. So if it's not about gaining something, because that was a little alarm bell that went off, we have the 9 of Cups, which is happiness and temperance. So it's really, temperance is about moderating. It's about learning to moderate yourself. So we can try to gain something, let's say something we value, and keyword there is value. So if we really value peace, harmony, we can cultivate it. We don't have to gain it. We can cultivate it, because let's face it, if we want to gain something, we can go to the store and purchase it. So now I'm seeing like a row of vegetables. If we want to gain a cucumber, we go to the store and we can buy a cucumber. Now we've gained a cucumber. This is about understanding the value and the beauty and the harmony that comes from all of the lessons that you are able to learn as a result of growing your own cucumber. So that's how it's coming through, the satisfaction, the happiness, it's like this is really a message of enjoying the journey as being part of the destination. So not only do you gain a cucumber at the end of it, but you also gain all of the knowledge and wisdom. You now know how to grow your own food. You now know when it needs more sun or more water, or less sun, less water. You know how to treat it if pests come. You know what to plant around it, so that way it has its friends and it's supported. And there's just a lot more that comes with accepting the journey that leads you to the gain. So that's what I'm getting. It's like 6 of Wands, you know, they didn't just show up on horseback to take a picture for this tarot card, you know what I mean? There was a whole journey that led up to this moment. So, and then with the Hangman, we have to stop and take a pause, take a rest, because we can't walk. You know, we can't walk every single minute of all of the months to get to where we have to be. So part of our journey is knowing when to allow ourselves to stop, take a pause, take a rest. I'm hearing a great pause, a grand pause. So I'm not getting any specific situation or scenario of what this could be about, but it's just allowing there to be, okay, thank you. Allowing there to be like a momentous pause where even in your pause you are gaining something, you are learning something really valuable about yourself. And with tempering, again, it's like the discipline that is required into being able to just patiently receive and be waiting to receive. Okay, I know that I'm walking this leg of the journey till here. I can't see beyond that. I'm not going to trip myself up with the next 10 steps. I'm just going to take this one step and see where it allows me to go. Maybe I'll be shown a couple more and the succession it needs to, because I can trust myself to see that step through, and then it leads to your happiness. So the Nine of Cups is all about I feel like it's usually in a traditional tarot, it's one person is there like with their arms crossed and like, look at all the happiness and the abundance I've collected over the years. I really love it in this card because it's this person is sharing their happiness and abundance with another. So we could say that isn't that the Ten of Cups, but I feel like the Ten of Cups it's put into place, it's there. So with the Nine of Cups, with sharing with another, it could even be too that you're recognizing all of the people who have taken part in you being able to be happy. So just like a nod or acknowledging the pets that make you happy, the friends that makes you happy, or adds to your happiness, I should say. I'm hearing aids in your happiness. So it's not that they are the result or the only reason that you are happy, but you are happy by yourself naturally because you're in enjoyment. And yeah, I heard this before. Someone said it, but I also have heard this in other places where it's about like to enjoy is to enjoy. So be in a state of joy, and that's what's coming through here as well. So it's important to remain calm, grounded, and centered within yourself, your true being. And again, allowing the ego and the mind to just cease control in the operation, because you at the very center, your soul knows the way, knows the ins and outs of the way. And that's the guidance that you want. So that's the guidance that will actually help you step forward and lead to this victory that's clearly here and available to you at this time. So now you know. I do hope that helped. If you need any support beyond this reading, you know where to find me. All information again is in the description box. And until next time, stay well and take care. Bye.